much that yesterday I was tripping over it. Right now, it's been out all morning in the chicken yard, but right now I put it in the dog kennel I have out in my yard with some water, just because I still like to be home and keep my eye on it while it's getting used to the flock. I haven't seen anyone go after it except Esther did yesterday. Nurse called yesterday. The reason why I keep looking is because I need to get gas, but I don't want to get it from the closest gas station because I can get to another one and save like 15-20 cents a gallon. And I think I can do it. I can get to my friends to drop something off, and then from there cut over and get to the other gas station. But anyway, so the nurse called with the results, and it's not the results I wanted to hear, but you know what? I had already been praying about that scan before I had the scan. I had been prayed for at church, and I had said all along, well, you know, there's no reason for me to worry about the results because God Almighty already knows the results, right? Nothing is hid from God. So what good would it do for me to worry? I'm just gonna wait and see and deal with things. And so that's how I've been doing. Well, she called yesterday and said the cardiologist reviewed them and said that I have severe thickening or blockage, I forgot what the word is, in 3 of my arteries. And so I gotta go. They worked me in an appointment this morning because he wants to see me right away. I go this morning, I think 11, to talk with him more about the results, because she was very nice nurse, but just overloading my brain with all of it, you know. And I was at the laundromat, and you can't really ask questions unless you go in the bathroom or go outside, because you don't want people to hear your personal stuff. So I was just listening to her. Anyway, she said the doctor wants to see you stat, and so we're getting you in tomorrow morning, which is this morning, so he can talk with me more and answer any questions, and then make an appointment for a catheter. When they do the catheter, they'll first try to go in and up through my wrist, and if they can't, then they go through the leg or groin area. And that's to get a better look at the plaque and to measure. And if the buildup is 7 inches or more, I'll have to have a stent put in, and they'll do that at the same time that they're in there. And so, you know, this is very common in this day and age. Lots of people are having it done every day. The big concern, he said, and I agree, with my case, is the diabetes. And because I'm allergic to contrast dye, he'll have to make a prescription for the 3 doses of prednisone again, like he did last week. And I'll have to medicate myself before the dye is put in me. Now that prednisone, many of you know it's a steroid. They usually give it to you if you got bronchitis, pneumonia, Well, any kind of steroid when you're diabetic raises your blood sugar. And last week I had to take 3 doses. 11 hours before the coronary scan, then 7 hours, and then 3 hours. 11 hours, 7 hours, and 1 hour. And I did, but it brought my blood sugar to 425. We're stopped here and we don't need to be. And the reason is this is like our main street, and they have a lot of crosswalks because there's lots of little shops and restaurants on both sides. So the city put up these signs in the middle of the road that say state law, and then a picture of a stop sign, stop for pedestrians when crossing. But a lot of people think that it's a stop sign. And it is if there's pedestrians crossing. Right now there's no one crossing, but the person in front of the person in front of me thinks it's a stop sign. And they could go. Now there's people crossing up there. I'm gonna cut over this way. Now there's sirens. And so, that's what's happening with that. Now I have to think. I did ask the nurse, and I'm going to get clarification with the cardiologist. I had heard before, years back, that plaque buildup, in your arteries, it can be a genetic thing, like hereditary. And the nurse said yes. So I'm gonna get clarification because one side of my family has a lot of heart trouble as far as heart attacks. And see, now I'm turned around because I had to cut down that road. And I'm very careful. Oh, look at that. They put a little neighborhood book thing. I'm very careful what I eat. I cannot eat fried food. When I was in my 20s, I loved fried chicken and fried pork chops. And I'd make them homemade. And but as I got older, I couldn't handle fried food. And now I don't have a gallbladder, but even before my gallbladder was taken out, because it was so full of stones, I couldn't handle it. I never eat fast food like McDonald's and those places. No. I'll get a unsweet tea from McDonald's, iced coffee, a hot coffee sometimes from McDonald's, but French fries, hamburgers, all that, no. And sometimes I'll fry a couple of fresh eggs, sunny side up. I'm going such the wrong way. I just realized. But I like hard-boiled eggs and scrambled eggs. And I don't have that every day. So, I don't know. I do my best to keep it in control. I can't help it if they prescribe, like I said, the prednisone and it makes it go up, or if I have a flare-up with the spinal cord issue or the brainstem issue and just the pain is off the chart and the blood sugar goes high, all that's out of my control. But as far as what I eat, I can control it, and I have been. Thank God, I ask God for wisdom and help me to make the right choices. Now I know where I'm going. School here starts on the 8th for different schools, but the teachers have already gone back. This evening, I don't have nothing planned. Yesterday was busy, and last evening I went out with a friend from church just to fellowship and get something to eat. I got a really nice, we went to a place here in town called McAllister's. It's a salad place and a soup place, and you can get grilled sandwiches or subs. That's what my friend from church got. He got some kind of, I don't even know what he got. It was some kind of grilled sandwich. I got a really nice chicken salad that had all different kinds of greens. It had really good lettuce and spinach and some other kind of greens, and it had avocado, which is a healthy fat and very good fiber. And it had a grilled chicken breast cut up, and tomato and cucumber. Really good. And I had it with just a little bit of vinegar. It came with like a French dressing. I'm really not one for condiments, so I asked just for a little vinegar, and I put some of that on it just to wet the greens. But it was so good. But anyway, this evening I have nothing planned, and so I do plan, K&K, listen up, I do plan to show you a hashtag Christmas extravaganza 2025 make, which at this point, I'm not gonna ever be caught up, which is fine.